Good morning and happy Friday, Brockville. I wanted to send out an update video for the month of February. I've been getting a lot of the same questions from buyers and sellers. Basically, it's all around what the heck is going on in the market. So let me show you. Take a look to the right. I've got a graphic there. So the number of single family sales in the month of February was 12 and condos were 6. The average sale price for the single family homes is 455,000. That's down about 6% from last year. The average sale price for condos was 378,000. That's actually way up from last year's 335,000. However, there is some small sample size theater in there, so there was only 6 sales. And in Brockville, there's kind of a stratification of pricing of condos. You've got kind of the waterfront condos that sell for significantly higher, and kind of the rest of the condos in Brockville that sell for significantly lower. So if you have a couple of the higher end ones sell in the same month when there's only 6 sales, that's going to drive up the average sale price. So that's what I think we're seeing there. The most interesting category here is the median days on the market. So for a single family home, this time last year, it was 8 days. Now it's 30. So if you're listing your house right now, you don't expect to sell in a week, you expect to sell in a month. And for condos, it's even more dramatic. So this time last year, it was 15 days, and now we're up to 77. So that's some good starting point data for you. But what exactly does it mean? So for buyers, congratulations. We're back to a more balanced market. So what that means is you're not looking at multiple offers. You can actually put in home inspection conditions, financing conditions. You can do a thorough due diligence and make sure you're buying a solid house, so you don't have to take those risks anymore. The only thing I would say is because of inflation, if you've been saving up for your down payment, you have a good chunk, don't wait too long, right? If inflation's at 8% and you got $100,000 down payment, well, next year at this time, the buying power is 92,000. So don't wait too long. Inflation is going to eat at your down payment. Now, what about sellers? So if it's so much better for buyers, it must be worse for sellers, right? Well, yeah, the gravy train's over. You're not getting 15, 20 offers on a house anymore. You're not seeing 100,000 over asking or more. But the market is still very strong. So inventory is still very low. And if you look at prices, I mean, they're only down 6% from last year as of this point this year. So the prices are still way above pre-COVID levels. Yeah, maybe you didn't sell at the absolute peak, but if you are thinking of selling, it is still a good time to sell. The one other question that I'm getting a lot is about interest rates. So I'm going to note that on Wednesday, so that was March 8th, the Bank of Canada decided not to change its interest rate. So that was important because it was the first time in a year that they haven't increased rates. So that goes along with what we've been hearing for the past few weeks. The Bank of Canada is saying that inflation is starting to ease as a result of those previous rate hikes. So for now, interest rates aren't moving, but we are going to keep an eye on the inflation rate and what that means for the Bank of Canada rates moving forward. If you have any questions about what's going on in the real estate market, feel free to call or text me. And as always, if you know anyone that's thinking of moving, make sure you give me a call.